complain about.
Welcome to the afternoon kickback, coming with that chit chat, giving you the real facts. ChiBananas on the move, put you in the groove, juicing up your afternoon with some funky tunes. Hold up, wait a minute, let me tell you something. She from Chicago, she about to get it bumping. She got something for the mind, body, and the spirit. Stay tuned in, cause you gon' want to hear it.
Orchestration.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in to yet another great show on the afternoon kickback with ChiBananas. Y'all know it's a whole vibe every single Monday through Friday, 1 to 3. You got me juicing up your afternoons with this musical therapy. Of course, I got inspiration and motivation because that's what we're here to do. Inspire you and motivate you through the music, but give you some inspiration and motivation to carry you throughout your day, your week, your month, your year. We going for the whole life. Why not go for the gusto? You feel what I'm saying? It is currently 79 degrees outside, y'all. Can y'all believe that? 79 degrees on the 11th of October. Didn't I tell y'all? Last week on my show, oh my God, last Monday, Facebook went out. So everybody that's tuned in on the Facebook Live, y'all wasn't able to get my birthday special. And man, Monday was my last day to broadcast last week because I lost my voice. I was partying so hard. And I lost my voice. I almost thought I had laryngitis because when I say I lost my voice was gone. I mean, nothing was coming out. It was at a point where I say one word and everything that followed was below a whisper. So that means nothing. You know, I'm glad to have it back because I definitely love coming up in here every single day, juicing up your afternoons, right? Shout out to David Burns for tuning in on the live all the way from Cedar Hills, Texas. We love everybody that always rock out with the afternoon kickback. Y'all know today is Mental and Money Management Monday, right? So y'all know what that means. I got some mental health tips, some money management tips. Man, I got some juice. Plus, I got some juicy topics for you guys coming up and a special guest coming in the building as well. But before we dive off into all those shenanigans, y'all know how we always start the afternoon kickback off before we do anything. And I do mean NTP. We have to hit you with the inspiration because that's what we're here for, right? To give you that inspiration to get you throughout the day. So today's inspiration, I want to start by saying this. You got to train your mind to be strong at all times, especially stronger than your emotions nowadays, right? Want to know why? I'll tell you why. It's really this simple. Because if you don't learn to train your mind, you will get lost in your emotions every time, and you're at risk of losing yourself. Don't let the worries of today disrupt your overall being. Instead, be strong enough to say, hey, this too shall come to pass. If what worries you lies within your job, start looking for something you are more interested in doing and research it and just do it. It's really that simple. Just like Nike say, just do it. If the worrisome situation comes from your household, readjust some things. Take some time to reevaluate what it is that bugs you the most and fix it. Simple, right? Even if it takes baby steps, simply fix it. If it's from a particular relationship, listen, you can fix that too. by simply reevaluating the narratives. Let's face it, life gives us woes, mishaps, misfortunes, and untimely or unrighteous deaths all the time. These things are inevitable, apparently. So why not just enjoy life for what it is? If it is not to your liking, fix it. That's it. It's that simple. Put yourself in a place where you don't need nobody to take care of you, but do put yourself in the company of a winning team. Boss up. If you are single, be single until God sends you someone spiritual and loyal. You get what I'm saying? Man. We be in a rush. We be in a rush to just have somebody, but everybody ain't for you. So wait until he send you that someone that is on that spiritual realm as you and as loyal to you and y'all future, because you two are now a team. Make sure that person is a team player. If they don't fit, then you wait patiently for the universe to send you what it is that you want. I tell you this, you are headed into a season where you wouldn't be able to stop winning even if you tried. So, like I say in closing, no matter how you're feeling, if you are capable and you are able, get up, get dressed, get out and get going. Go and get your blessings because they await you. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're not going to just come to you. Some do just come to you, but most of them you have to go out there and pursue. So that is my motivation for you guys on this mental and money management Monday. Man, got some dope topics coming up later on. You got to keep it locked for that. The Rock is rocking the mic. Want to know what I'm talking about? Yes, WWE wrestler Dwayne The Rock. He is rocking the mic. I got those details. Plus, book clubs behind bars. You know, our people that are in the penal institutions are educating themselves. Want to learn about that? Got that. And for all my people in the film industry, my actresses and my actors, because we got Me Too and Me 3 acts going on all around the world, there's finally an app that is helpful for society. You want to curb sexual harassment. I got those details. Plus, details on mental health and money management tips. I got them all coming up, but you got to keep it locked right here. Plus, you know what? Topic of the day. Oh. Got to get into the topic of the day. Definitely got to get into the topic of the day. Topic of the day. Okay. R. Kelly. You know, he's recently convicted and he's always in the headlines, right? So I posed a question on my social media, and that is R. Kelly is now ready to name other celebrity pedophiles. Is he a snitch or is he doing community service? What do you think? Feel free to call in and chime in and share your thoughts. The number is six. I almost gave you out my phone number. The number is 630-465-0229. 630-465-0229. Call in and kick back the chit chat with me, ChiBananas, right here on the afternoon kickback, brought to you by My Radio Chicago and the Support District Radio Network, where it's more than radio. So if you haven't already downloaded the app, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go get it. Why? Because it is the free 99. I got some new music coming up, some old music, some vibe music, some birthday songs, because it's my sister's birthday. Happy birthday to my sister. Gonna definitely send her a much better birthday shout out. But right now, we're gonna go ahead and dive off into this music. And seeing that it's Mental Mondays, you know, we're going to dive off into this Free Mind by Tim's. You know, we started the show off listening to some GS the Brand with My Everything. And we also had some Pretty Lit by The Jungle. Keep it locked. Afternoon kickback vibes with your girl, ChiBananas. Yeah. never works. I don't know what's going on now.
Max Junior.
Huh. Yeah, they made it. I don't know why when I downloaded it.
Yo.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all share the live because I know you or somebody you know can use this juice that we about to juice our afternoons up with today, baby. Yes. And so right now I'm just getting some things together so we can go ahead and dive off into that music, playing some commercials right now. But don't worry, because we are here, baby. We are here and we are about to get it cracking. Yeah.
All right, so y'all need to comment. What's y'all opinion on this R. Kelly thing? I know that you hear me.
Yeah, they definitely can hear you.
You got my voice in my face. I ain't got a year.
They want to play. I don't know what's going on. Birthday. She's so good. Hey, Kitty K. Thank you so much, Kitty K. I love you. Thank you. What's up, Fatal? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys vibing out and rocking out with me. But I was having a blooper with my music. I don't know why it's not playing my music from my flash drive. So we gotta revamp real quick. Don't worry though. We gonna go ahead and let y'all dive off into the yin yang. Yeah, what my sound at?
While y'all listening though, what's their opinion on y'all on this topic?
Yes, go ahead. So let me introduce y'all to my super producer, my dear Diana. Yeah, you are. Give me 1 second, dog.
See it.
She soaking wet. She naked. She soaking wet.
Shout out to LaPortia for putting me onto this song, because I ain't never heard of this artist until LaPortia, Miss LaPortia Jones, my hairstylist, put me onto this song. Shout out to you.
They're not gonna play. Huh? So,
What you need?
I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 for my eyes. You're in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're lying. I've been wondering all day. Trying to be fine, but I can't be.
ooh. Come on, y'all. I know my Keita K appreciate this song. She know about 10.
Right at, I really need time. I need to free my mind. I really need my now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free my mind now. I really need my now. Yeah. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot fix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. Man with this system you cannot break. I need to find relief. But behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts are troubling. I need to give up my baby. I need to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. And it's time to leave my life. And it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need.
Hey.
I really need I need to free my mind. I really need time. I need to free my mind now. I really need time. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. Just like it's free, freer than the open mind, farther than the eyes can handle, freer than the ocean now. Yeah, to set me free. Now I need to find relief. Set me to the open sky. Now I need to free my mind. Bum 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 bum. Oh no. The heart is stronger than you think. So keep it focused when it takes. Even when you think you can't find a way, still push on. No.
Hey.
Sometimes you want to run away. Ain't got the patience.
Shout out to Ashley. Hey, surviving out. Woo, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so we definitely got to make sure we spread love to the people that are silently battling breast cancer, and also those who have overcame it, those who are yet to experience the journey. You know, it's all about you today. We celebrate you for the whole month of October. But we celebrate you all year round because you are our sheroes and our heroes. A lot of people don't know that men can have breast cancer too. You hear breast cancer and you instantly just think women. No, men can have breast cancer as well because this upper area is considered breast. It's not a chest. We call it chest because we always coming up with nicknames for everything. But that's not what it is. It's a breast. Okay, people? So to my women that are 35 and older, I am encouraging you to make sure you go get your mammograms, okay? Make sure you are doing routine breast exams. It's very, very important for, because early detection is the best detection, okay? So I need you guys to make sure you're doing everything that you need to do to make sure you are safe and healthy, okay? Yeah. Hey. So this is how you pull. So you'll just go to the folders and just grab it and pull it over here. This is the sound to turn the music down, right? You gotta press this to talk. To open the mic. So.
ChiBananas. Yeah. ChiBananas. On the afternoon kickback. So don't you dare touch that down.
Yo, welcome back to the afternoon kickback. If that wasn't a great way to start off a Monday, I don't know what to tell you because we came out fighting, baby. Every single day that you wake up, you got to wake up with that fight mentality. Shout out to all the greats for, putting together that song and paying homage to the many women that battle breast cancer, the men that battle breast cancer. If you're not tuned into the live, then you miss. A lot of people do not understand that men can be affected by breast cancer. It's not a joke out here and it is rising. Okay. So shout out to Mary J. Blige, Rihanna, Mariah Carey, Fergie, Sheryl Crow, Melissa Etheridge, Natasha, Miley Cyrus, Leona Lewis, Carrie Underwood for that song, Just Stand Up. And, just showing love to the women that fought and won the battle and those who fought and lost the battle. Everybody don't win. You want to know why? The biggest reason why everybody don't win in the fight? Because they're not getting their mammograms. Early detection is the best way to prevention, okay, and to a cure. So make sure you are doing what you need to do, okay? Man, it's definitely a vibe over here. We just also listened to that Free Minds by Tim. It's all about freeing your mind and elevating your soul when you come over here and dive off into the afternoon kickback. It's always a vibe. It's always a vibe. Good energy, great energy, amazing energy. And shout out to my super producer that's sitting here on the sideline. I'm about to get her trained in so she can just do what she do. She can run the show and I can talk. do what I'm good at. Talk and get y'all to chit chat, right? With all that being said, make sure y'all go follow her. I told you so entertainment, okay? For all your videography needs, your photo needs, she got you covered like a blanket. You need a producer? She got you covered like a blanket with that too. And she's very, very dope and thorough in everything that she do. Coming up later, we got the one and only Mr. Antione D-ice Dobine, CEO and founder of Hands Around the Hundreds, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to uplifting and rebuilding the Roseland community and investing in the youth. Find out why he's someone that you should know. You got to keep it locked though for that, okay? Like I say, I got some more new music, but one thing that I do want to say, excuse me for clearing my throat. I told you I didn't have a voice last week. It's gone. But one thing I do want to say, today is Columbus Day. Today is Columbus Day. So for many and many years, a lot of people believe that Columbus Day, we celebrated Columbus Day because Christopher Columbus discovered America. And so it has been in history books for years. He was some type of hero. But the truth is, I don't know about that. So upon researching today, because I know it's a lot going on in the world. So you got to get these history books right. While the text in the history books are still there, Wikipedia has now changed the definition. So let me read it to you as they say. Christopher Columbus Day is a national holiday in many countries where the is I'm sorry is I don't know. I don't even know why I just got tongue twisted real quick. Because you are so hilarious. But like I said, Columbus Day is a national holiday in many countries of the Americas and elsewhere, and a federal holiday in the United States, which officially celebrates the anniversary of Christopher Columbus' arrival to America, which was on October 12th, 1492, which is technically tomorrow. So it ain't even his anniversary. Y'all don't know I ain't got no sense. Man, I ain't got no sense. I need y'all to keep it locked, though, because I got some more dope stories coming up. It's currently 79 degrees outside. We're expecting a low of 60 with some thunderstorms. So make sure you got your umbrellas locked, loaded, and ready to be unfolded, because it's going to rain on y'all heads if y'all don't. Yes, but keep it locked. I got more coming up. We're going to talk R. Kelly. Feel free, call in 630-465-0229 is the number, okay? What are your thoughts? Do you think R. Kelly is being a snitch because he's ready to name names on all the other celebrity pedophiles? Is he being a snitch, or is it community service? You get what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all my thoughts a little bit later, but y'all chime in right now. We're going to dive back off into some music. When we come back, we're going to talk R. Kelly. And what else we talking for? What else we talking? You forgot?
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you was letting me talk. We talking about the book club behind the bars, you feel me? We talking about, the app that's helping the people curb the sexual harassment and bullying in the film industry, as well as Lil Rock rocking the mic.
Yeah, The Rock is rocking the mic, and we got that joint coming up later too. Keep it locked. Afternoon Kickback Vibes with me, ChiBananas, and y'all know, don't nobody know good music like I know good music, and I done already told y'all. Okay. I got to get it again. The songs.
I just all of them, all the last ones.
I like this song, y'all. Don't judge me. Can y'all guess why I like this boat? This song. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. You got it. I need them all. Hey! We got match for days. I got banana. Hey, hey. Here you come. There you go.
I don't want y'all to get it twisted. Not at all. I thank God every day when I wake up for my talents, my family, everything He has blessed me with. And it's only right.
Hey, new music. Max Julian, y'all. Chicago's very own.
My heart still beating. I'm not no morning person. I like to keep it drinking.
Woo!
I'm breathing.
Come on, y'all.
Better reason. Don't know when I be leaving. So toast to all my achievements. Right till my hands is bleeding. 7 days, even weekends. I got these goals I'm reaching. I see them, can't wait to read them. This ghetto gospel preaching. This Holy Ghost in me singing. Just want to thank you, Jesus. Just thank you, don't need no reason. Thankful for all your lessons. Thankful for all your blessings. And when I feel your presence, I pray I receive your message. It just feels so refreshing to wake up and feel your essence. Lifetime of pain is resting. You take it away in seconds. Think you need something extra to go beyond that pressure. Cause now I'm feeling better and I won't get here forever. I knew it be so present when I just dream of heaven.
Max Julian, my guy. Tune in.
D-ice is in the building. To be alive.
Success is creeping. ate breakfast, I'm feeling decent. Walk my faith, keep believing. Life is wasted, skip the pieces. Pick it up and it's still sweet. And leave it down, you won't be eating. What you do, what you perceive. Reaping what I sow, cause I've been keeping up the growth. Say it once to make me lost. And now they see they wanna roll. But what you did with my lows when I was fitting at my shows. If they knows the answer no, but I belong beside the throne. It is blessed on my dome, and I admit to doing wrong. Overall, to live my purpose.
How y'all feel about this track? If y'all like this track, I'm gonna need y'all to throw some love up. Y'all don't like the track? Throw some thumbs down. We want your honest opinion, cause y'all know my slogan. Don't nobody know good music like I know good music. Is this good music? The name of this track is Alive, baby, and baby. D-ice, what's going on? How are you? Happy Monday. Did you find ready?
I'm Chicago.
You've been waiting on this hot seat.
Yeah, I've been waiting on this.
It's your seat.
Got a lot to
She
tell
gonna
these.
move over there.
Oh, okay. Got a lot to tell these people.
Oh yeah. So let me get understanding though. Was y'all on Latina's staff or was y'all on Marshall's staff?
We live. We live. We is live.
Man, we live.
We live.
Good music, y'all. Good music. You want to talk off air. Your boy D-ice is in the building.
Yeah, D-ice definitely came through with a cold front real quick.
I come 100.
He came Windy City style. To be alive. Don't it feel good to be alive? If y'all don't feel good to be alive, then something's wrong with y'all. Because, baby, when I woke up this morning, I said, morning, I'm here. And look, and the devil was like, oh no, here she go again. The devil wasn't ready for me this morning, baby. A lot of y'all probably wasn't ready for me this morning, but baby, you better get ready. Because ChiBananas is man, we unleashed, baby. And I'm so locked, loaded, and ready for all this. Yes. We gonna go ahead, dive up into this. Woo! I love this song right here. They made. Woo! Woo! Oh, I love this song. If you know what's good. What? Haters gonna say what? Haters gonna say, ooh. Haters gonna say, oh, you live over there. They getting this hip all in there. I ain't know you was live over there, D-ice. He gave me swinging that. Woo! It's Money Management Mondays. You like this? You ever heard it? It came out earlier this year. Justin Timberlake. Woo! I love me some Justin, baby. He got soul. He come with soul, baby. No.
I don't own this music.
What you want?
Facebook. So before you start tripping, I don't own this music. What's good, Case? Man, up here, man, with my girl, ChiBananas. Money make the money.
I need that Dwayne. The Dwayne.
Oh.
I got 2 minutes. Come on in. What you like times 2. You saying, ooh. So baby, don't you mind if I do? You say what? You said?
Slight issue with the Wi-Fi.
Huh?
Slight issue with the Wi-Fi. Hold on.
Woo! Haters gonna say it's fake. You feeling that? Woo! Hey y'all, make sure y'all go follow the Antione Kickback because there's always a vibe over here. 1 to 3, Monday through Friday. Resume.
Facebook, stop playing. This video contains music audio.
Yes,
Come on,
make
Facebook.
sure
I
y'all
told y'all
go
all
follow
the
me.
music,
I
man.
don't play. I don't play when it comes to this music, y'all. I'm sorry. I be in my vibe, man. I be in my vibe. I do. But speaking of being in my vibe, it's trying to come back.
Hey, we're the station too big for frequency. My Radio Chicago, a support district radio network station. Whoa! It's ChiBananas. Yeah. ChiBananas. On the afternoon kickback. So don't you dare touch that dial.
We run the internet. My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
Y'all already know the vibe. It's me, ChiBananas. You heard it in the intro and the outro and and everything in between. Going crazy in your midday with these tunes. That was just that Justin Timberlake, Filthy. It's Money Management Monday, so you know I got to play a money song, and we all trying to be filthy around here. Haters gonna say it's fake. Ha! I like that track though, you know. Before that, we had some Kalita with I got banana boats, I got mechanicals. Hey, don't get the tweaking, bro. Don't get the tweaking when you hear certain songs over here. Because you just never know what you're going to get over here on the afternoon kickback. Because what I say, don't nobody know good music like I know good music. So we had another local Chicago artist by the name of... I know his name.
Oh, Fillmore Green. Fillmore Green.
His name Fillmore Green.
Yeah,
That is
Fillmore.
not his name.
Yes, Fillmore Green. That's his thing.
That's his real
the
name.
Person you just named, the person you just played is Max Julian.
I know Max Julian.
Okay, well, yeah, Fillmore Green, man.
I was about to say, is Fillmore Green his real name?
I don't know if that's his government, but that's the name he rapping under.
Didn't catch it? Feel more green.
You feel what I'm saying? Haters gonna say it's fake. And for those of you who are just now tuning in, that male voice you just heard is my guest of the hour. We're going to be diving off into our interview with Mr. Antione D-ice Dobine, CEO and founder of Hands Around the Hundreds. You know, a nonprofit organization dedicated to rebuilding um, the Roseland community, the Pullman communities, and other communities that would allow him to come in and do what he do. You want to know what all he do and how he can be an asset to you, your youth, your nephew, your son, your daughter, you know, tap in. You got to tap in. 630-465-0229 is the number. Man, I got some juice. I came with some juice for you guys. And so I gotta dive off into the topics of the day. So first and foremost, let's talk about these book clubs behind bars. Man, people are educating themselves, and I'm wishy washy around this one, right? And you got to tune into my live. Make sure you follow me. The Afternoon Kickback on YouTube. The Afternoon Kickback with ChiBananas. Let me rephrase that. On YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Make sure you are following me. You want to know why you want to follow me? Because this is where you get all the juice, right? Now, let me say this. Wild mix. You got to tune into the live because when I show these pictures, now it's a beautiful thing that people are choosing to educate their mind, right? So the name of the book club is called Free Minds Book Club and Writing Workshop, right? But the thing that disturbed me is the pictures. Every picture that I found, the images were of African American inmates, as if they are the only ones taking advantage of this opportunity to learn to read, right? But it was another one in particular. Well, you have the kids and the youth, and everybody's standing behind them. And that's where your color spews in. That's where it don't become so divided. And I don't like to y'all know I don't play the race card. I don't do race. I really think we need to take race out the equation, but we definitely need to change the narrative as well. So I just wanted to put that out there before I spread this good news, because what they are doing is something beautiful over there, right? So an NGO based in Washington, DC, by the name of Free Minds, offers a book club to incarcerated people. So if you're not aware, an NGO is a non-profit organization that acts independently of any government. Well, this organization, which was founded in 2002, is offering constructive re-entry into society for prisoners through books, creative writing workshops, and peer support. If you would like to donate your time, books, or money, you can visit their website at freemindsbookclub.org. If you would like to attend their virtual write night on October 27th, you can sign up for that on their site as well. This is an amazing organization that deserves more attention. So let's give it to them. But right now, we're going to give all our attention to this new song by The Rock. And that's going to be coming up. So The Rock is rocking the mic, right? Okay, that's my next song that we're going to go into. And the name of the song is Face Off. And he is featured by the artist Tech Nine. So, Tech Nine is cocked and loaded and he ready. And this track is just as loaded. So if you guys are not familiar with The Rock, if you can smell what The Rock is cooking. He is a WWE wrestler, right? And by the name of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He has added rapper to his list of accomplishment. The Rock teamed up, like I said, with Tech Nine, the rapper, to make his historical rap debut on the track titled Face Off, along with rappers Joey Cool and King ISO on the new album. It's called Assassin. And yeah, Asinine. Okay. See, I tried These ebonics and all this stuff don't work with me. The numbers and the pictures in between words, it just do not coincide with my verbiage. But it is called SNI, which was released this past Friday. Now the video has gained more than 2 million views on YouTube since Friday. I'm gonna play the song for you in a second. But before we do, let's dive off into another story I got for you guys. Finally, it's an app that is helpful for society. Talked about it in the intro of the show today. Yes, this week, an app called Call It was introduced to the world. The app aims to end sexual harassment and bullying in the film industry workplace. The co-founder of the app, Kate Wilson, along with 2 other producers, were inspired to make this app after the Guardian's investigative report earlier this year on Noel Clarke, a British actor accused of sexual harassment and groping. Now, that report was just one of many too often occurrences that inspired the trio to create the app. The app will allow anyone dealing with sexual harassment or bullying in the film industry to report the acts directly to executives and senior producers on their sets. Bosses will receive an anonymized top-level overview of what happened. Now, the data will be stored in a dashboard that would allow the bosses to track the mood and well-being of their workers in real time. In addition, the app will transfer people to the appropriate support, such as Time Up UK, the anti-harassment organization. For more on this story and everything that I'm telling you, simply go to the page, the Afternoon Kickback. Coming up, it's Mental Monday, so I definitely got to tap into that. So we got Mental Health Days for Kids as our mental health topic of the day. Anyway, keep it locked right here. Afternoon Kickback Vibes with ChiBananas. Coming up, I told y'all I got that joint, that new joint by The Rock. I mean, what is his name? By
Fillmore
Green.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to leave out because I asked you not to do that. This is my job, and you playing with me, and I told you I don't have time for it today. So now you have to sit out there with everybody else. Not today.
All right, I got you the other songs.
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
I don't have Fillmore Green.
Check your email. That's the last one I sent you. I literally just sent it. Refresh.
Pull your pants up.
Good
I don't have it.
only. Okay, let's try that again.
What's the name of it?
It's called Follow My Lead.
Got it. Sorry, I had to say that, but I asked them.
People online.
Huh?
You talking me or people online?
Nobody's on there. I muted it.
Oh, good shit. Well, then. She's talking to you,
Good. It's all good.
It's all good. We understand.
We got to deal with what's going on in the world and keep it moving.
Huh?
You got a link? Do y'all got a link to the show?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely, sir.
Text it to me so I can.
Yeah, but that's what
I had to mute my mic. Sorry, y'all. Hey, welcome back, y'all. Did you give me the other one?
Which one?
The Rock.
Yeah, of course. I sent that before I sent the one.
And that was on your live too, wasn't it?
Oh,
I'm gonna go back and watch it.
They gon' take your face off. Spirit of a lion describes my soul. Give it up to Zion, then my fire grows. Wishing of a riot inside my lobe. And my tripping is the highest when I fight my foes. By my head, I'm with this. Shoot my technique, kick. My technique is so sick. I'm about to make the hit quick. Hold it on my soul. You don't wanna be in a tussle. Better than me, that's trouble. You want trouble? What's up, though? Feeling hot, kill a top gorilla, dropping nails and pops a gorilla. From the clock and guilty, stop your will and shot the deal. Stop the chicken clock. I got a hell coming your way. You softer than the thing in your play. Never competitive with a better can go great. Never be the biggest offenders in the low grade. When you wake up in the red blood, ain't no way you about to get up. How you know that I text you? You got a texture. Always gonna have to pay cost. When you stepping in my way, boss, when I build still and you stay soft, you're gonna punk out when we face off. They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble. They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble.
They young man, they rumble. Run up, get a combo, quickly help you understand, but stay humble. Don't nobody wanna talk about the way of the world, to make them all crumble. Then I might stumble, but I pick myself up, brush myself off my thoughts of a goddamn boy. And let they like I'm out so back, like I'm not to king, like I'm pulling that wax, like I'm UEP, like I'm Booker T, like I'm Rose Up Boss. I'm a least. I'm proud, I'm never know how to fall in your couch. I can run in your mouth, I ain't never know crowd. They can really go south. I'm gonna go to battle whenever there is a bout. I am a hummus, I leave your pay and the hummus. Policy is to be honest, I take it for you, let the one can really do a body. So really, I hate to be honest. It's only
Grilling on the line. Go check them out. Grilling on the line.
I would hate to be opposite. Jab with the right down, the left jab with the right thing, got the most accurate. He goes up back with the right back, the left that's when he steps to the side down dagger. You gon' be dead, you can do damage, but don't matter. I'm like cash is my swagger. Really don't matter. Part of the heart and lawless, so my shit kicking that jargon.
They gon' take your face off. They gon' rumble.
They gon' take our face off. They gon' rob us. They gon' take our face off. They gon' take our face off.
They gon' pay more if I'm giving it fame. Based off the description I gave, turn the game off. I'm a street about to beat the brakes off with the group on the stage.
Woo!
My play haters ain't
Is that for real? Do y'all smell? I know he the last one. I'm being funny. Let me tease my line. Ooh, look like Twister got like one. No, I got another. Drink the water, Ike. I mean ice.
Ice.
They gon' rob us. They gon' take our face off. They gon' rob us. They gon' take our face off. They gon' take our face off.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we
There you go. I knew his voice. I was just being fun.
My culture banging with strange. I change the game, so what? Good name. We're gonna get the desecration, defamation. If you wanna bring it to the masses, face to face, now we escalating. What I have to put being on you like a dream when I'm rumbling. You're gonna scream, mama. So bring drama to the king, drama. That's what extreme mana. Thank you, brother Tech 9.
Rock got Bob. The Rock dropped Bob.
One take. That's
One take.
Right there, man.
What's up, Delon? Cool.
Yo, man, there was. The Rock finished him. He like one take. and he finished him. That was a fatality. That was definitely they murdered the whole track. Everybody, shout out to everybody that did that thing on that Face Off. It kind of like gave me the feel of the movie Face Off when John Travolta and what's his name? What is his name? Yeah, whatever his name is. Nicolas Cage. I couldn't think. It was on the tip of my tongue. Yes, Nicolas Cage. Man, it was a dope movie, man. They gonna rob us. They gonna take our face off. Man, make sure y'all go download that. It is streaming everywhere. Pay for it, not for the free, because this is how people eat, right? So make sure y'all doing that. I got my boy D-ice, also known as Antione Dobine, in the building from Hands Around the Hundreds, which is a nonprofit organization. We just finished talking about nonprofits, the nonprofit book club, Free Minds, that is doing a book club with the prisoners. So speaking of, it's only right that we just go ahead and roll off into this interview because you are rising up to the occasion. Here on the afternoon kickback, one of the things I like to always say is pour into the community, pour into the youth, because the youth are our predecessors. They are the future. So if we don't invest into them and we don't build them up, then we have the mess that we have.
Dysfunctional people.
And you know, I don't think the mess we have was, you know, purposely.
No,
you get what I'm saying? I think it was pretty much what we're all still trying to do. Get to a level of success, educate ourselves, and provide for our families. You get what I'm saying? So like along the lines, the fathers was took from the home and mothers were working full time and 2 and 3 jobs. So kids were pretty much left to raise themselves, right?
Yeah, they felt left behind.
And then they started letting everything, when they knew that was happening, they started letting everything be exposed on TV and radio. So they corrupted the mind. So talk to me, brother, you know, Hands Around the Hundreds. When did you start the organization and why was it so important for you to start the organization?
Well, Hands Around the Hundreds was formed by 5 brothers.
Okay.
Me, Corey Bilbro,
okay,
Jerome Mosley, which does the Wild Hundred clothing.
Okay.
Coach James Brown, football
Okay.
specialist, and my brother Robert Douglas. So we sat down and said there was a lot of people coming into our community doing the work, but they was leaving. And the kids needed to see that the person that was trying to acknowledge them and educate them needed to be inside of the environment that they was living in,
Right.
so they can feel really connected to them. Because if you wearing a $500,000 suit and driving a $50,000 car, and you trying to tell a young person that probably didn't have no noodles last night, probably ain't have a place to stay, you trying to tell him to get educated, get on his feet, no, it ain't gonna work. He's not gonna listen to you. These kids need to see reality, their reality, and they need to understand that the struggle is real.
It is.
So we created Hands Around the Hundreds to be that catapult to be able to reach those blocks that we call the Wild Hundreds, the blocks that we started and we made them wild. We just wanted to be the catalyst to come back and say, hey man, your brothers are here and we here to help.
You know, so when you initially started, what type of problems did you guys face trying to get such a magnificent program off?
Well, we face what all really organizations trying to do positive things in this community. We face financial difficulties. We faced it our history, people trying to throw our history back at us, saying that, you know, them brothers ain't real, they just trying to do this and they just trying to do that. No, that ain't us. So we had to really get out here on these streets and really show these people what we was about. We had to be like Missouri. We had to show you.
But you know what? Don't it make sense? You just clearly said that people was getting money and then running away from the community. Yes. So it was kind of like expected that they wanted the proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. So that's
they wanted you to put some Bill Cosby on it.
Yes.
That probably wasn't a good joke.
No, that's good. Hey, it is what it is. See, we have to stop culture killing our people.
Yeah.
They don't culture kill their people. We got to stop culture killing our people.
Come on, Dan.
We got to stop that. We ain't going nowhere in this world if we don't start supporting each other, no matter how many bricks and how many stones was thrown at somebody's glass house. Because other people getting bricks thrown at their glass house. And it seems like for some reason those bricks are bouncing off them glass houses.
So speaking of, you know, I want to ask you before we dive back into what you got going on, the topic of the day. The topic of the day, R. Kelly is ready to name drop. Celebrity name drop. He say it's other celebrity pedophiles out here, so I ain't going quiet. Is he a snitch or is he doing community service? What's your thoughts?
Where I come from, that's snitching. I'm sorry, that's where I come from. That's it. Bushwick Bill said it best. Do your time and don't whine.
But here's the thing. We are right now ridiculing the people that testified in the case that said, hey, I walked in on him having, you know, relations with an underage girl, but yet they didn't do anything. We have those that say they was at Kenwood with him that failed to say something and they didn't do anything. But if we don't say anything,
well, you know, America is good for just cutting off the head and leaving the body because they feel like without the head, the body gonna fall.
okay.
And we ain't got to get too much in depth to all that. Those that know, sometimes black people, we explain a little too much. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
We ain't got to go through all the other explanation. So,
sure.
But my thing with Robert is because I know Rob from back in the days before Rob even got on.
Okay.
Rob was rapping with us at talent shows trying to find a deal. So I know Robert. My thing is, brother, keep your head up. Seek the help that you need, because evidently all them folks that was around you in your camp, nobody was able to pull your coattail and say, hey man, that's wrong.
Hello.
That ain't a brother. That ain't your brother.
That ain't your friend or your family.
He ain't no kin to you. If he wasn't trying to tell you, man, that's wrong. Now, I won't even get off into how many guys back in the days was pulling up in them box Chevys to them high schools. We ain't gonna even talk about that. We don't even need to talk about that. But I mean, it comes to a time where you already know we playing a game that was set up for us to lose. So if you get up there, you're supposed to get up there and your thing is supposed to come back, get your people, help your people make it better. Don't give them folks a reason to cut your head off. Don't give them a reason. So I pray for my brother. You know, I hope my brother find, you know, what he need to find inside those cells, because I know I found what I was supposed to find inside that 6x9. That's why I'm out here doing the work I'm supposed to do right now.
So speak to me about that. We're gonna dive up off R. Kelly now. Yeah. Being a person that has been in the penal institution, what did you take away from your incarceration that you utilize today in educating the many youth you are blessed to come in, you know, connection with?
The biggest thing I took away was being able to open your mind. We had closed minds. Okay. Black people, we have closed minds. We so stuck on slavery. We so stuck on she got a good this and he got a good that. You need to open your mind. Open your mind to be able to see the world for what it is. Don't live inside this box, because the world is bigger than your block. It's bigger than your car. It's bigger than everything that you trying to accumulate in this world. The world is bigger than that. So what I did with penitentiary, and I really like what you did with the segment about reading with them brothers in the penitentiary, because you got to understand something. Some of them guys been inside them cells for 20 and 30 years. They never got a chance to learn how to read. Then once some guys came in with short time and was going home and was getting those degrees and those and they diplomas inside of jail, the penal system took the education out of jail.
Yeah.
They took the weights out of jail.
Mhm.
They say they getting too strong and they getting too smart inside of prison. So we need to take them away. So that was a good thing that they doing the book reading, and more of that need to be done. Now I'm not against locking nobody up.
Okay.
But if you have to lock them up, some of these brothers need to go and get that reality check, because it's a reality check to some. Some need that reality check to be able to come back and be a positive, productive person in society.
Right.
And they can help. All they got to do is be able to sit down. And that's what we try to do with the youth. We try to put them in a situation where we can sit them down and open up that brain.
Okay.
Because the brain is closed, because it's been fed an education that's not made for you to succeed. It's made for you to work.
True, because like we just finished talking about Christopher Columbus. A lot of you still don't know that he didn't discover America. You get what I'm saying? So if you just do a random trivia question, I think we're going to do that. Just walk around and ask people who discovered. You can do it today, right now, today, and they probably don't know. They're at a school right now today celebrating this holiday, and they don't know why. They're still going to say he discovered America, not he arrived. Right?
But that's what your education system teaches them. Your education system teaches them that, and it's programming. It didn't program it in your mama head, your daddy head, my daddy, and our kids. And now, when does the unprogramming begins? We need our own educational institutions. We need our own medical institutions. We need our own.
But okay, so let me ask you, why do you feel like we need our own?
Because they don't want us around them. How can you steady call us lazy, dirty, and all this bums? And we all.
But everybody is not like that.
Everybody ain't like that until they show you.
But every single person, like in my life here on this earth, I've came across some amazing people of other races. Amazing. I've had my share of racism, but I've had more experiences with people that were so willing to give me the opportunity and chance, you know.
But they won't. But they won't never allow you to have Black Town. They got Greek Town, Chinatown. They got all these other towns. Why we can't have Black Town?
We can have it.
We can have it once we come.
We come together on our own. I think we stand in our own way though, because it's just like you said earlier. We are systematically trapped into those old days, the slavery days, and things that was done to our ancestors. But my issue with the whole situation is, okay, if your ancestors fought so hard for all the things that you have readily available for your use, why are you not using it? Why are you still trapped here? Because
you are mad at the system. And your way of getting back at the system is just say F the system. You don't even
it came out in our music when hip hop was first designed. F the police.
It did though. But did you notice how
Straight from the underground?
Did you notice how we were starting to grow?
Yeah.
KRS-One, Poor Righteous Teachers, Public Enemy. Oh man, them blacks getting smart. We need to take that music away.
But I think that also plays into what goes on today, right now, when it comes to our kids graduating. They're graduating at record numbers.
Because you steady pushing, you steady pushing jobs. So they gotta, in order to get that job, they gotta go get that education. That job.
Yeah, because McDonald's require you to have that high school diploma at 18 now.
A job that's gonna pay you some money, you gotta. So that's why I'm gonna say our millennials are the ones that's going to get educated. Okay. But inside of that is some, and I'm gonna put it out there. So you heard it first here. These people that's out here doing all this wrong, they are the spirits of the slaves that jumped off the ship.
That's deep. That was real deep. As her tongue.
They just don't care. I'd rather die than to go live through what you're trying to make me live through. Tell me they up there carjacking in places that we would never go. The
Okay.
Gold Coast.
Facts, yes.
Do you? I mean, we gang bang and we sold drugs and we did a lot of stuff. But I promise you one thing: we ain't do nothing downtown. These kids downtown, they up north. They going to places we never went to, and their attitude is, "I don't care."
You want to, and you want to know why? Because they took religion away when they did all that too. So they took the father away, and then they took religion away. So you have nothing but the nurturing mother that's gonna say, "I'm gonna love you, and I forgive you, and I understand." You get what I'm saying, man?
And then they took the street daddy away. Because see, when you came outside, you had to answer to somebody. You just couldn't come outside and do what you want to do. That was somebody.
Organization.
So, hey, I'm gonna take the street daddy away. Once the street daddy got taken away, here's another sequelity that I throw out. You done let the pit bulls off the leash and ain't no putting them back on.
You just full of. Say that again.
You done let the pit bulls off the leash, ain't no putting it back on.
Man,
they don't listen to nobody.
Absolutely nobody.
So we have to find a way. We have to find a way to be able to gain their trust. But at the same token, we have to be able to provide them with a lifestyle.
So I want to ask you this,
that they trying to live.
And gaining their trust, right? And providing a lifestyle. I want to know, what advice would you give to a parent that has a problem with a child that's drifting to not just the street life, anything that can be considered havoc to their overall being?
You got another world we can go live in, because the system right now is designed for that kid to not listen to nobody. They ain't even got to listen to their mama. The first time you said you can lock a parent up for disciplining their child,
that's why I wanted you to go with that.
The first time you said you can divorce your parents, I could divorce my parents,
but they'll come lock you up if they don't come home.
Yeah. That's the new curfew law they trying to put out right now.
No, that's been out.
No, but they enforcing it now. So they're about to start fining parents. You know, the mayor already talk about suing gang members. What you gonna sue them for? What they got? You gonna sue them for that 3-5 in their pocket? Because they ain't got no other assets. What are you gonna sue them for? The moment you started putting in these stipulations and regulations, telling parents and other adult grown figures what they couldn't do, you killed it. So we have to find the individual. Take the individual, sit down and let him tell you or let her tell you what they want out of life and go with that. You can't go to them and tell them, hey man, you need to go do construction or you need to do this. You can't. You have to find out what they want, because they didn't already started on a pathway that ain't got nothing to do with nothing you told me to do. I'm doing everything I want to do. So now how you gonna? That's just like going to tell a 45-year-old grown man to wash up. He should have already known how to wash up. Can't tell him. Can't teach no dog new tricks.
Can you though?
Not if that dog don't want to learn.
Exactly.
Learn. And that's with the young people. The young people gotta wanna have better, see better in order for them to do better.
And what advice would you give to the parents though?
It's a lot of talking. You got to do a lot of communicating, and not communicating as a friend, but you got to communicate as a parent. You have to communicate as the elder. You have to be the older person, but you also have to listen. Listen, because at one point they was trying to tell you, but you didn't want to listen. So that's why they stopped telling you. And that goes back to the pedophilia. You stop listening to the young ladies when they was telling you that Uncle Pete was touching on them. No, Uncle Pete wouldn't do that. But she just told you. She just came and told you. So our thing is listening. But then it's kind of hard if you don't have a 2-parent home, because you got the parent at work all day. So about time that parent come home and fix dinner, they can't clean up, they tired. They created an atmosphere to where you don't have the bonding time. First of all, you don't make enough money to be able to go to your son baseball or daughter cheerleader competition and sit around with the other parents, because you don't make enough money. Your money didn't cover the money job you working right now, only covered half of the bills this month. You got to go do that second job to cover the other half. All of this stuff was created. That's why I say we need to create our own atmosphere. We need to create our own black town. And we did it before and we can do it again. We can regulate our community. If you stay out of our way, we can regulate our own community. And it won't have to be with violence. I'll tell you one thing in this world. Black people love to look good. They love to eat good. And they love to have fun.
Amen.
Hello.
Amen.
You have to create an atmosphere where all of that, where ain't nobody coming in looking to do no harm to nobody, because we all here in one circle. We kumbaya. That's what we got to do. And for those,
We don't know how to kumbaya no more.
no, we don't.
You
Because
know,
I'm mad.
we
at
know
you.
how to baya.
Yeah, because I'm mad at you. First of all, I'm mad because you got it and I don't. And instead of me saying, hey, or instead of you, let's keep it 100. Instead of you coming back to teach them how you got it, you come back and throw it in their face. You poke your chest out. You ride up in your Benz or your whip and you just throw your fist out the window, pound, and keep on riding.
We in the judgment zone now.
Yeah.
Man. So what's your motive though? Like, what's your overall mission with Hands Around the Hundreds?
My mission is to help as many young people find that righteous pathway, and to also teach them that you always got to reach back for your brothers. See, our biggest problem was America telling our celebrities and our famous people, don't you go back there and help them people. We gonna tell you who to help. And you
Okay.
pay for it. You have to go back. Okay, you left the community. That's why I love Roxanne Shante.
I love
Roxanne
it too.
Shante stay on the block. She got $1 million. Roxanne Shante stay on the block. Roxanne Shante don't stay in the suburbs in no big mansion. She teaching at the school in her community that she grew up in, and she live on the block. The kids can walk down the street and say, hey, Miss Shante, hey, Roxanne. They can come talk to her.
And that's got to be exuberating feeling. So I have someone on the live that said they wants to know what kind of life are the kids living under the guidance you offer right now?
Some of them are living a horrible life, and some of them are living a life of saying there's a possibility. Some of them ain't probably didn't eat last night, had to take them some food. Some of them are on their pathway to going to get their education. So it varies. We have both. We have the good and the bad. But what we don't do is we don't turn away now one of them. We help in any way we can. We help them. So if it's giving you some car fare to make sure you get to school, or is it make sure you have something to eat to be able to continue? You know, a lot of kids use us. We figured that out. A lot of kids just use us, but we don't turn them away. For one day, we hope that they come back and they straighten up. You can't give up on a kid.
Say it again.
You can't give up on a kid.
Man.
He's just a kid. He hasn't reached that point yet. You can't give up on a kid.
People be so quick to judge them off their past. You get what I'm saying? But we have to grow. Like, you never know. Here's my thing. I'm not going to get off into my thing. My producer be like, you always getting off into your thing. But I'm going to get off into my thing, right? Anyway, if we want them to do better, right, we have to understand in life, we grow and we evolve on our own terms through our life experiences. That does not mean we're not capable of change. Like, it may take someone 50 years to get it. You get what I'm saying? Does not mean they won't get it. But we're so quick to throw in the towel, and we can't do that, you know? So with that being said, You offer youth sports, basketball, baseball, football. Talk to me, tackle football as well. Talk to me about it. Is it only for boys? Is it co-ed? Give us the details. And if you have youth that's interested in joining the program, do they have to live in the Roseland community and things like that? Like, give us some feedback.
Well, ADD Youth Sports was created because I found that was my sanctuary. That was the place where I will be able to really grab a kid and really dive into being able to get to know them and them getting to know me, creating that atmosphere that was safe and we can really talk. I remember I used to have a four-door Lincoln. I used to have 13 kids in my four-door Lincoln. And on our way back from the game, we used to have conversations.
Okay.
Some of them right now today make me so proud. And that's why I continue to do, because they are some of the best fathers off of them conversations. Now, they might have did wrong, but you know what? At some point, it came back to them and clicked. Man, I remember when D-ice said, woo, woo, and it clicked. Now I got to get my stuff back together. So it's co-ed. It's boys and girls. We deal with boys and girls. I didn't deal with a lot of girls that probably wanted to stray off and started doing something, but then realized I'm a lady.
Okay.
So let me do what I got to do, even if it's doing whatever. But present yourself. You are the queen. So make sure whoever you get with treats you like a queen.
Hello, say it.
You know what I'm saying?
Moving right along. If you can give some advice to the youth of today, what would you say? Let me rephrase that. Troubled youth. What advice would you give to them?
First of all, find out who hurt you. First, find out who hurt you. Forgive them. Not just for you. Tyler Perry said it in his movie. I'm not forgiving you.
You gotta forgive for yourself.
I'm forgiving for myself. So I won't carry this burden and I can move forward. I can move forward if all burdens are lifted off my back. I ain't got to worry about it. I ain't got to look back. I'm going forward.
You can rise up, like Andrea Day said.
Yeah, and just that white picket fence and that house, that was a dream of ours. Mm-hmm. It might have been the dream they put in us, but that's a dream. You want to be able to look at your seeds and see your seeds. Tupac said it best. Vision lately, I've been really wanting babies so I can see a part of it.
D-ice is about to become my co-host on this show, baby, because he is doing what ChiBananas do, baby.
Well, I thought ChiBananas did a history and found out that I was a rapper back in the day.
I know you're a rapper, but see, the reason why I say that, I was going to tap off into that too, but you already blew it. The thing of it is I like to. One of my favorite lines is music was created as therapy.
Okay, yeah.
So the way music is being used now is used to bully, to beat up, to tear down. You get what I'm saying? A lot of the music, and I have to say it, most of the people that's contributing to it, is our culture, right? But they feel that's their only way to be heard. What would be your advice to that? Why you think on that?
Lately I've been listening to Dirk and Herbo. Okay. At first I wouldn't listen to them. I wouldn't listen to no drill music. Mm-hmm. But then I started listening to their music.
Yeah, you about to become my co-host.
They telling their story. Mm-hmm. As if Ice Cube said, our art is a reflection of our reality. Mm-hmm. They're rapping about their reality. That's their reality. It is what it is. Okay. And you pit the streets and you pit these neighborhoods against each other when you took away, or when you brought in the crack and then you took it away. And then you took a whole entire stretch of a project complex, tore it down, and told them, here, now go over there and try to survive.
And now they out in the suburbs.
They everywhere.
Baby, I just rode up on I went to the gas station on 159th and Woodline.
Okay.
Stopped to get gas. 30 minutes before I got there, bullets rang out. Never would have anticipated gas. And they did it while they were driving. Somebody pulled in the gas station. They riding down the street and just shot into the gas station.
Yeah.
So anybody could have been in there. But then I would go to my mom's house that lives right down the street in South Holland. And at the Shell gas station, closer to Woodline, a young brother by the name, I remember his name, Roy Money, was killed at the gas station. And when I seen the multitudes of people that came out to share love, he stopped to get gas and he had on a chain. And the story is they were trying to rob him, but he was packing. So he was ready. And they shot, and, you know, this is allegedly what I'm hearing. I didn't even like, and being in right there while they were literally out, I wanted to walk up and embrace the mother and everything, but you have to move strategically now because everybody think it's a hidden agenda behind something. Like, why would you? Who are you? And why are you coming here? You know what I mean? Oh, follow her. She may know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes I'm moved by the spirit to just mind my business.
Because if I don't trust you, I'm not giving you the time of day. It's got to be some trust there.
Yes.
That's the way they moving on the streets. If I don't trust you, I ain't rocking with you. So, but back to, you can't never say that the music really is influencing the streets, because the music don't never influence the streets. The streets influence the music. Mm-hmm. All they doing is rapping about what they're going through.
But most of them don't.
They're rapping about what their cousin went through. Remember, all of it.
Are they, or are they? I watch kids.
50 Cent.
Huh?
50 Cent.
Yeah.
50. I'm telling you the story of 50. I'm telling you 50 story. I'm not telling you Curtis Jackson's story. I'm telling you 50 story.
You getting deep and deeper. It's Mental Mondays right here on the Afternoon Kickback. You are listening to the voice of Mr. D-ice, also known as Antione D-ice, one of the CEOs and founders of Hands Around the Hundreds. You know, he definitely just been sitting here kicking back the chit chat on why it's so important to pour into your community, how the organization came about, the services that you guys offer. Let's talk about that. Do you guys offer mental health and things like that? Because it is very important.
So we are a street organization. We don't be in the office, but what we do is we guide individuals to those services.
Okay.
Because as of right now, we don't have the capability or the capacity to really give these young people the help that they really need. So we offer services and we guide you to other services, such as Phalanx Family Services, Metropolitan Family Services. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to be bold when I say this, but, you know, a lot of y'all people that y'all got in those organizations, I sent them to you. You don't even know that. Mm-hmm. I sent them over to you.
Okay.
And I don't need to be the one that get patted on my back. I don't need no trophies. I don't need to be put on no pedestal. I need you to help my people.
Hello.
Help my people. If I send them to you, help them.
Well, I
because
appreciate
you have
that.
the resources to help them. That's just like saying if Dr. Oz was living in Roseland, and I'm gonna send Dr. Oz patients because I know Dr. Oz gonna help my people. That's what Hands Around the Hundreds do. We are the information collectors and passer out for the far south side of Chicago. My job, and I took on, is that if it's any help inside of that community, I'm gonna guide you to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna guide you to it. So that's what we do. We guide them. Now, after I send them to you and you don't do what you're supposed to do, then I have to find another person to help.
Okay.
Because I'm not truthfully, I'm not a mental health specialist. I didn't go to school for it, but I know I can talk to you the best way I can and show you some of my experiences, you know, about sleeping in abandoned cars, sleeping in apartments, robbing, stealing, selling drugs, ending up in the penitentiary, coming back home, running a youth basketball league that turned over 500 kids into positive people.
Ooh.
So I took what I was able to do with my notoriety, and I said I'm gonna use it for good. So can I save everybody that come across me? No. I don't believe in the statement if you just save one. I ain't trying to save just one. I need to save more than just one. Because if I save 10, 10 can save 10.
I felt under attack with that.
Did you?
I did.
We got to stop saying one.
Because that is my theory though. Like, and it's not because that's what I want to do, but it's if each person in this world takes on one person, then everybody will be accountable for, and then we can be at peace,
right?
Because we all receive things different.
One is a lonely number.
People. It is a lonely number. But it's a start.
Give me five, and 5 gonna reach 5.
Yeah, but what if you got 5 and you got 4 that ain't even trying to put in the work, and you you still trying to put that time into those 4, but this one is really open for all of it. But you exhausting the time trying to bring those 4 around.
You're not gonna save it.
But that's the thing. So if you take on that one may be the one that can influence one of the other 4. You get what I'm saying? Because they may not be able to receive it from you.
Well, the way these kids are moving nowadays, they move in groups. If you notice, I mean, can I keep it 100 on this show?
You can keep it 100 as long as you don't curse.
Ain't no GDs, Vice Lords, and Stones on these streets. These kids ain't none of that. They are a group of individuals. They are a group of individuals representing their neighborhood. Mm-hmm. They not real Vice Lords and GDs and BDs and Stones. Because if they was, they'll be understanding the literature that was given out by those guys. And if the federal government got the literature, tell me somewhere in Larry Hoover or Jeff Ford literature that it said kill, rob, steal. Show me that inside their literature. It don't. It says uplift. Mm-hmm. So if you're not living by those guys that started those organizations, I don't look at you. I can't even acknowledge you as being a Black Stone or a Vice Lord or a Four Corner Hustler or a BD or GD. I can't acknowledge you as that because you're not living by the guidelines that them guys set. So they are individuals. That's why I say you have to get them in that circle. Right. Because that circle is the influence. Mm-hmm. Ain't no such thing as one person influence the circle now. That circle influenced the circle.
Spoken like a champ, man. Time is winding down. It's 2:48. I needed you to hold 2 hours to get all this juice.
I'm just hoping I don't need no security after this show. Because hey, it is what it is. But you know what though? Hey, when it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I hope I left a legacy on this earth that somebody will pick up where I left off at.
So speaking of legacy, that was my next question. Like, before you leave this earth, what would you want your legacy to say about D-ice?
I really want my legacy to say he was Jesus Christ. He walked through the land and he really tried to help all the people. He tried to help as many people as he can. Not just saying that I'm Jesus, but in the light of Jesus, what they told us Jesus did. You know, keep it 100, what they told us Jesus did. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to do. I just want to go through the neighborhoods and I just want to wake my flock up. And someday, one day, hopefully, we all gonna get together and we gonna rise. All it takes is for us to get together. We can't keep on being separated. You can't be over there and I can't be over there and we never meet up in the middle. Mm-hmm. It's always you doing it over there, you doing it over there. When we gonna get together and do it? Because together numbers. I tell you one thing, and America will tell you too. Numbers is what rule this world. It's numbers. That's why America, when they go to war, they always need help from the other countries because we more than y'all. And when everybody in these streets realize that we come together and we stop trying to tackle these problems by ourselves, but let's tackle them as a whole.
Together we can. They ain't come up with that slogan for nothing. Together we can. So if someone is interested in becoming a part of the program, what do they need to do?
You can reach out to us on Facebook at Hands Around the 100s. My email address is handsaround100@yahoo.com. Our Cash App, if you like to donate, is ADDU Sports. Our Zelle is DICE119.ad@gmail. Facebook is Antione D-ice Dobine, or you could just ride down 119th Street and you can catch me walking through the community at any given time. I mean, I got to the point where I really, a lot of people telling me, D-ice, you out there begging. Well, I'm begging to help my people. I catch the bus. I caught the bus here. I got a video on Facebook that show you me and the baseball team. We on the bus going to the game. I don't drive no fancy cars. I don't got no big fancy house, and I don't have no fancy clothes. The money that I get goes directly to the program.
And
I don't got a salary.
He have all types of events too, the basketball tournaments, the football tournaments, and everything. You're a referee. You got so much. You're available tomorrow?
Yeah, I told you my availability is Monday through Friday from 9 to 3.
Okay, we gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. We're gonna bring you back tomorrow because we got to talk more. Before we end, tell me about this Blueprint Men's Summit that's coming up, the growth. October 13th and 14th. What is that all about?
So that's one of my friends shared that with me.
Okay.
And I was waiting for him to get back to me to get me the whole logistics of it. But what I want to do is I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to grab the old heads and the young guys who got their mind ready, and let's sit down at a table and let's put together a plan that we're going to put together for our community. Now that's done by who that's done by? Who sent me that?
I found it on your page. Yeah, I did. Because I researched.
October 13, 14. So I was waiting for them to reach back out to me to really give me the logistics on that.
Well, we will keep you guys posted tomorrow because he's going to join us tomorrow. But right now, we got to wrap it up. Where can they find you at?
On 119th and Eggleston. Stop playing. On 119th in the hundreds. But no, for real though, you can find me at ADDU Sports. Facebook, Hands Around 100s, Facebook, Instagram, D-ice. I don't got no problem giving out my phone number, man. 312-549-2440. I answer for everybody, the bill collectors, the scam likely. I want to talk to everybody. All right?
Well, you got a lot to say. We need more time. So hopefully he'll be back in the building tomorrow. But before we go, it is Mental Monday. So I definitely got to touch on the mental health topic of the day, which is the fact that mental health days for kids have now officially been granted. The bill was signed by your boy, Governor Pritzker, right? Earlier this week. And what the bill entails is the opportunity for starting in January of 2022, students ages 7 to 17 can take up to 5 mental or behavioral health days off from school without having to provide a doctor's note. Under the new law signed by Governor J.B. Pritzker, students may be referred to school staff for professional help after their second mental health day. Suicide was the leading cause of death for individuals between the ages of 10 and 34 in 2019, according to the National Institute of Mental Health. Factor in the pandemic shutdown, online schooling pressures, behaviors and the depleted social interactions that these kids have had to deal with in the past in a short time span. And mental health and behavioral is bound to be the biggest issue. So thank goodness that someone in the office is thinking about the children, right? Because we got to point to the youth. They are our future. And, you know, if their minds is not together, we are not together. Man, it's definitely been a dope show. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that tuned in on the live, weighed in on the conversations. I said it, one of our sponsors of the show, he actually chimed in on the conversation and he said the R. Kelly topic. And let me see what he said. What he said was this. He thinks R. Kelly should tell on as many as he know because in the long run, that's protecting other young people from being molested and abused. Take all pedophiles off the streets and out of the schools. Period. Chef said, thanks for your honesty and your questioning. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Y'all know I got to get up out of here. But before I go, 2 more things I got for you guys, right? Money management segment. So this is going to be really, really quick. You want to know how you can double your money, right? Day trading. Day trading is one of the quickest ways to double your money from home. The day trading process involves purchasing and selling financial assets such as stocks or Forex for a short time span in a day. This approach helps you to profit from small market movements during the intraday trading. Now, if you also want some other things that you can do, pursue a side hustle, and I don't mean on the streets, okay? Put your money in a high yield savings account. Lend your money to a peer-to-peer lending platforms or rent out your belongings. All these details and stories can be found on my page, The Afternoon Kickback on Facebook. Make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Afternoon Kickback with ChiBananas. Okay. I need you guys to do that. It's locked and loaded. We got a loaded show. It's always great vibes, good inspiration, motivation. Speaking of, I want to close today's show on this motivational momentum. Today, we talked about R. Kelly ready to drop names on other pedophiles in the industry. So with that being said, is he now considered a snitch or is it community service? A few of y'all weighed in, but I just want to say this. I saw this meme that just happens to be perfect to fit this, and it is entitled 7 Rules of Life. Number 1, make peace with your past so it won't screw up your future. 2, what others think of you is none of your business. 3, time heals almost everything, so give it time. 4, don't compare your life to others and don't judge them. Besides, you have no idea what their journey is all about. 5, stop thinking too much. It's all right not to know or have all the answers. They're going to come to you when you least expect it. You have to look around and pay attention because it's going to be written in the stars. And I mean that metaphorically, okay? Number 6, no one is in charge of your happiness except you and only you. So make sure you choose to be happy. Number 7, smile because you do not. And you do not, do not, that was a remix, do not own all the problems in the world. I felt the need to share this because each point weighs volumes. People are going to say and think what they choose. Never let it bother you. Keep growing and glowing. Their opinions and judgments don't define you. You define you. Period. So whenever you feel composed to do what's morally right, then do it with your own conscience in mind. It's through these conscientious moments we find our peace and sovereignty. Until the next time, remember, no matter how you're feeling, if you are capable, get up, get dressed, get out, get going, and go get your blessings because they'll await you. Spread love, not hate, hugs, not slugs. Put the guns down and stop the violence. Tune in tomorrow, Transformation Tuesday, where I give you the transformation tips for your mind, your body, and your spirit. And also some good music because don't nobody know good music like I know good music. Keep it locked right here. My Radio Chicago right here on the Sport District Radio Network. If you haven't already gotten it, go download the app. It's the free 99. We up out of here, y'all.
You got to feel more?
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
What feel more?
Oh, that's Tiana. I know. Oh, she lived down the street from you. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Brother, wife. Huh? What about it? No. No. Can we play it tomorrow?
Okay. Let's play, what's called?
You all on live on
Did you get a light sun out of line?
You say what?
But I ain't trying to be violent, but I do the time.
Hold on.
Her love is timeless.
Yeah. Y'all asked me to do it like at one time.
I can do this part.
Now, what's the name of the song?
Thank you so much.
Where you going?
We gotta
Where you
take some
going?
pictures.
I know, no, I'm saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
you
thank
just
you.
spank it.
This is leading up to my automatic cancel. I'm finna run for office.
I'm kid, my face on every morning poster.
I ain't still alive, man.
Motivation come from a push to go and get it, never written, muscle memory. Yeah, it's all
Anybody in Chicago doing all this development?
as a rap star.
Is anybody in Chicago doing it?
Was moving in fast cars. Drive by, so my life flash, type slash. Never changed to run the hood with the right cash. Everybody see no, fed to the
Well, even if we don't do all this development, I want to be
singing
able
for
to
their
show
freedom,
things.
ushering
I want to be
confessions,
able to
young
show
and a reckless, catching the body on their checklist. My homie locked this day shot with a blessing.
They have to
The
be safe.
cons and the cons were a lesson. Crash course, I'm rooted like a black dog. I fell in love with niggas sleep to a fast forward.
To get those things.
That's the very day I said I wanted it all. I gotta keep moving into the
He wants some dance.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all share this live, okay? I need y'all to share the live.
Listen and think, a woman is a natural born nurturer. Just follow me and we can succeed. Take it over the globe.
Look, my producer always bring me flaming hot, but I can't eat them until after the show. She always bring me a hot crunch. But I can't eat them until after the show, so I won't have no red fingers or red lips and tongue.
Blaming the little black people.
Put it on and let it shake the light when everything seems to be honest. I saw my seams, the passion was the first and only thing. Now I do it for bucks, Giannis. I gotta feed my kids, they gotta eat. The vision is to get 7 commas and then the world.
This life is a game and it's my rules. I'm gonna live forever. Things are good and bad. They say it's mine too. I'm gonna live forever. All I ever wanted was a winning hand. I'm proud of your mama and this boy's so mad. Now they follow me, you should follow me, cause I'm gonna live forever. Just follow my lead now, and I promise you live forever. How hard it seems, there's a part of your genes you've been chosen to live forever. And I learned I'm a teacher, I'm gonna live forever. Follow my guidance, you can be some, and your knowledge is your key. Focus on your body, it's only temporary. It don't matter, we had to march through the streets of Soweto, protesting, Ferguson, be enslaved for 400 years. Me and my queen still here.
Whatever. Who's that? I don't know, but you got dead silence on the S, so I need you to hurry up.
Okay. I thought it was a song lined up. What's called it? What are you trying to do? I'm looking for a live so we can play that. What we do?
It's on now.
The way I'm carving bean, knock your legs off. How to stand off. In a minute spot. Knock your dreads off. My always come.
My leg.
I think there ain't no random ops. Dugging in my roof box. Ride with a G-Shock. I heard he shot.
Dang it. Man.
Motivation come from a push to know I did it, never read it. Muscle memory, yeah, it's all a vision. I used to vision all of my days as a rap star, but I had to focus on shooters moving and fast cars. Drive by, so my life flash, pipes last. Nowadays, you run the hood with the right cash.
But then, like I said, I had to listen to Herb and I had to listen to Herb and Dirt. I had to listen to it.
It's funny though that you should say that, because remember I just said that. Look, I said, you trying to become my toes or something, like you speak of everything I'm talking about.
Because I was closed man. I was closed man with them.
Crash course, I'm rooted like a black dog. I fell in love with legal sleep to a fast Porsche.
I closed my mind to those guys, but then I opened up and I listened to them. I hear where they come from. I hear. Just in they way. So
I told Shorty we could take over the world. All she gotta do is follow my lead. Look, listen, and think. A woman is a natural born nurturer. Just follow me and we can succeed. Taking over the globe, filthy rich, whipping the cream, touching the soils and the sands on the earth overseas, feeding the seeds, clean water, shoes on their feet. Then it's back to the land and capture you fucking reach. It's only right. Leads never follow is the motto. We only shaping the day so they can get it tomorrow. The truth is in the garments. You put it on and let it shape.
once again,
Thank you.
But give me a call. I think tomorrow Tuesday gonna be kind of hard because I got football game. I got football game. Yeah, Monday. But this the last week. This our last week. This our last week of football.
I'm gonna live forever. All I ever wanted was a wedding. Hey, I'm proud of you, mamas, and this boy's so mad. Now they follow me, honey. You should follow me, cause I'm gonna live forever. Just follow my lead. And I promise you forever.
Talk to you later. Appreciate
Hold
it.
on 1 second. Wait.
Oh my God, that you can be some, and your knowledge is so deep. Focus on your body, it's only temporary. It don't matter if you had to march through the streets of Soweto, protest through Ferguson ghetto, be a slave for 400 years. If my queen still here.